We
And
live?
oh yeah, now we
Yeah.
live,
We live?
we
Alright,
live.
bet.
All right. Welcome to Fifth
Alright, cool,
Quarter
cool.
Sports. Missing a couple members right now. Missing a couple members. It's early in the morning. People don't like to
They ain't
get
want to
up
Good
be
early.
great.
morning. Good morning, good
Good
morning.
morning.
They ain't want to be
I
great.
I hope y'all brush your teeth.
I hope y'all did too.
Hey
Oh
man.
shoot.
Can't be talking up this mic with some badass some bad breath.
That's just complete disrespect.
Hey, your mic gonna be mad at you.
Oh God. I'm not gonna say, hey man, pop a tic tac.
But all right, we're gonna go ahead and hop into it with our two little extra subjects we got today. So a Switzerland, not Switzerland, Swedish, Swiss, no Scottish. Ooh, my fault. Scottish Premier Soccer
Get
League
your areas right.
Celtics. Huh?
Get your areas right, man.
My fault. My
Yeah.
fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. Scottish soccer player from the Celtics named I'm probably gonna butcher his name up, but Bolingui, bit Bully B. We're gonna go with that. Bully B. All right. Bully B decided to take it upon himself to go on a vacation during the pandemic and basically ignoring regulations that the team uphold and almost ending all soccer for all Scotland. So basically,
That's being selfish.
yeah, being real
Pretty
selfish.
selfish.
Yeah, they put out a statement that saying like, due to his stuff, we are stopping soccer for right now. So
Ah, but he
yeah,
went whole.
yep.
So
I didn't
my
even
man's
hear
gonna
about
get
this.
cut or something because he needs some repercussions for this.
They haven't put out a statement yet. What exactly what they're gonna do with him? They just said as far as they kind of just like talked down and like he was being real selfish for not following protocol and doing things like that. And he basically just and what he said was I regret doing what I did and all that. I bet you do. Like it's like come on, bro, be smart. It was really
It's just selfish.
yes, really
Yeah, it's
Really,
selfish.
selfish.
that's like the only word to
That's
describe it.
all it comes down to is he's selfish.
I didn't even know about that. What kind of league? It's the soccer league.
Yes, soccer. So
Yeah.
and Celtic
Shit.
is a a really good team. Uh, so
I'm about to look into this. I didn't even know about that.
yeah,
I need to know about this.
yeah.
This is
It's
crazy. I didn't see about it on Twitter or anything. This is just this shit
yeah.
too
I
I
think I
juicy.
saw it. But it was just like it said Celtic. I was like, oh, must be talking about the Celtics.
yeah.
Mike Rap report. Mike breaking the news.
Like,
Exactly.
nah, man. I mean, you follow Bleacher Report soccer, so that's the only reason why I found out about it.
I
Honestly.
need to follow what's in you follow, man. I
Okay.
need to get this info
uh,
because like I didn't
I
even
need to
see
get back in.
about this. Wait, is this like an American league or is this a league with like Messi or something like that?
no. So
Nah,
it's
nah.
this is so whatever Scottish league it is, I don't know what exactly league it is, and I'm not gonna put out false information. So
Oh, so it's not a league that's like with like Ronaldo. It's
no,
more
no,
like a
no, no, no.
country's
No,
league.
no, no. It's not that league. No, it's not that league. At least I know that it's not.
I
It's
mean
not that league.
I think they joined not world championship the what the league called with all the
I I know which one you're talking
talking
about.
about
You're
where all
talking about the
the
big
best
one.
teams, yeah, where all the best teams in the country play each other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I know which one. I forgot the name of that one, but that
yeah, I
was a good one.
forgot. Yeah,
That's a great league.
Yeah, I mean, like the only word to describe it is just selfish. Honestly, I mean, like that's the only like his teammates gonna look at him a certain way.
Yeah,
Like you put like it's, I don't know. You put yourself before your team. Not even before just your team, before like the
the whole league,
whole entire
the
league.
whole the
And
whole
when you
country.
put yourself in front of the league, you're putting yourself in front of other guys' money because now there's some guys that maybe they might have been fringe players that might not have made the team next year. Then
mm-hmm.
now they won't be able to put food on the table for the family
Yep.
just because you want to make a dumb decision like that.
It's real stuff. Just because you want to go on vacation, you couldn't wait.
You want to go across the country?
Yeah, he went to like he went to Spain.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
He went
I've
to
never been to
Spain.
Spain, but
I mean, me either. But like bro went legit almost the other side.
Bro was the other side of the globe.
And just like, yeah, I'm gonna go do this. And like, he was there for a week.
Did he go with the family? Did it say? Or
No,
was it
by
just like a?
himself. He was by himself.
By
He
himself?
went.
Not,
He went with an
I
escort
wouldn't.
for sure.
Not even with no shawty or anything.
No, he probably had
He
shotties
definitely
there.
wanted a
He
female.
probably had shotties
He
there.
probably got a wife and probably didn't say nothing. And they probably just went by himself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, could do that. Could have done that. But so on to our next topic.
God dang it.
The Astros versus A's brawl. So the about 5-6 days ago, the Astro A's got in a real heated melee fight. I think either during the middle of the game or near the end of the game. Can't remember exactly. I forgot what inning it was. But MLB said they're suspending a lot of players because coaches cleared the bench. It was a really bad brawl. So
Was it like over like somebody getting hit with a fastball or something, or what was the?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yes. He got hit like in the back with it.
Wait. So an Astro players got hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Cause you know,
They
yeah,
got-
exactly. It makes sense.
Everybody's been hitting them the whole year. Imagine if you just got traded to that team. You didn't even you're not even a part of like the championship team, and you just getting abused for no reason.
Bro just mad.
You didn't do anything. You just literally just got traded to the team, and now you're getting hit with baseball.
Bro.
It's crazy.
And okay, so some of the people got suspended with the Astros hitting coach Alex Clitron, suspended 20 games for throwing a punch at one of the A's players.
Man, of course, one of the goddamn hidden coaches.
Yeah. He,
The ones that
You can see more on just kind of talking about.
Oh yeah, drilling for me.
so
Drilling
yeah.
for me. Thank you.
If y'all watching the live, y'all see right here. I got a video clip up of what exactly happened. So basically, the Houston Astros basically look like a slider to Oakland A's do back. He points at him, and then about a couple seconds later, oh, this is the bottom of the seventh inning, and they're what? See, this is what I don't understand, bro. The game almost over, right? Now the Houston A's
They
pitcher.
said might as well.
I said why the Houston A's pitcher could have done it because I mean you getting smacked, you losing 2-6, so you feel like another is the bottom of 7. You only got one more inning left, and the possibility of y'all getting 4 people on is really low. And at the point when he threw it, they only had 1 out, and they had 1 dude on base. So it's really ridiculous. It's really just. And during a pandemic, during a
Can you
pandemic,
blame the Astros though? Like I understand they cheated, but it's like at some point you're like, hey man, like we get it, we cheated, we get it. Like I'm not gonna I'm not gonna keep getting hit with baseball the whole year.
Oh God.
It's crazy.
yeah. See, I don't know. It's really ridiculous. Honestly speaking, it's really ridiculous. But that's it for all our extra topics. And now we're hopping to the main, so we're really gonna get to talking. We'll hop into football, baby. Go hop into that football.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on, my phone is tripping. It won't let me pull up the damn thing. So first topic going to thing. NFL listening bans on the free agent tryouts. How do y'all feel about this?
Can you repeat that again?
Oh,
I didn't hear you.
NFL listening ban on free agent tryouts.
Ban for I seen that. So it was basically saying that like, so if a team is like to bring a player in, like to like the organization, like to the facility, they have to either have like an intent to sign him, or like they're getting a physical or something like that.
Yeah,
like, they have to at least be like at the final stages of a signing. They can't just bring him in just to have a walk through and talk to him and see where his head at, because like they're trying to like practice social distancing and whatnot. And the only reason he would go into the facility is to sign contracts and paperwork.
So this is basically people know you're gonna sign. This is not.
Yeah, I've seen that. It kind of sucks for like the players who we'll have a chance. But I mean, again, this is a bigger issue at hand. Like, this isn't just kind of like everybody's making sacrifices at some point in their life. So I mean, it's a really big issue. So I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Just, you know what I'm saying, have players not going in and out of facilities. You don't know who they've been in contact with, because then once that one player just goes into the facility, he's not even getting signed. He's just going in for a walkthrough, and he was in contact with somebody with the virus. Now the whole team, the whole facility, is
Gotta be quarantined.
It's quarantined. You know what I'm saying? And that ruins a whole division schedule.
Yep.
It ruins, like, you know what I'm saying? It ruins the football season, because like that team's just gonna be out of a whole bunch of people's schedules. So I mean, it makes sense. I like the rule personally. I mean, it kind of sucks for like I said, for people who are like fringe free agents who might not make a team. But I mean, everybody's making sacrifices in this time. So.
Yep, but this is also why they say you don't put all your money in one pot.
Exactly.
You always has all my young athletes out there, man. Please, there's a lot of things you could do. A lot of things you could do that can make some type of money. I don't care if it's 50 cents a day type of stuff. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, because things like this happen and you be sitting here losing your car and everything.
Right. And then you're broke.
Dead broke at that.
Right. Yeah, I pray for the players though that are like fringe and free agents that have families and stuff like that. That, you know what I'm saying, they got to put food on the table, but then they're not on a team, because you can't work a regular job, because I mean, like, training for the NFL, it's not a regular. Yeah. That's not a regular job.
You gotta have
training all the time. You pray for those guys that they might not make a squad.
Side gigs, man. Side gigs. I keep saying this. Have side gigs. I don't care if it's small as streaming games. Do it. You gotta do something.
All right. Got to.
But on to our next subject. Since that's a really quick one. So Jerry Jones put out a statement.
Oh, Lord, I haven't even looked at the topic list, and I already know exactly what you about
Jerry
to say.
Jones not sharing the 2020 anthem policy. I'm finna pull it up real quick.
So you said he's not sharing it, so he's not telling like the public what.
So
like,
basically, he part was about this is the fact that like letting people need during the anthem and stuff. So he basically was saying, you're a Dallas Cowboy football player, you gonna have to stand. You're not allowed to take a knee. That basically what
I like Jerry. I really like Jerry, but I don't know. I feel like this point is like it's off base. I don't think he has the right to tell somebody that he can't knee. I'm saying like I understand if he's like I'll understand if he says you can knee. Like, I'll understand if he says, okay, I'm not gonna knee, but you guys can knee. Like, I'll understand that. I'm not gonna say I agree with it, but I'll understand where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? And then,
to be honest, he's taking people's human rights. To be honest.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the point of the flag is to show the right of protest.
You're right.
That's why we have that flag, because we protest. So I'm saying, like, it's just not right for him to even go. It's way out of bounds.
I mean, he's shown this type of stuff before.
I mean, we already know what he is.
Yeah, I've said.
The thing with Jerry is though, like I really highly doubt Jerry has any friends or knows anybody personally besides like the football team that have like went through anything to the reason that that people feel the need to protest to take knee. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he has any people in his circles that have been through oppression and stuff like that. Like, he might have like talked to people because he's in football, you know what I'm saying? He has players on his team like that. But I don't think he actually has any personal relationships with guys like that. Though he's actually sat down, had talks with them. And if he has, I'm pretty sure he kind of I would say he's always been rich, but he's been well off his whole life. So I don't think he can see from that lens. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Like, I don't think he's able to even put himself in that picture and be like, oh, well, I see where you guys are coming from. Because, I mean, some people in America, surprisingly or not, they just feel like everybody's equal. You know what I'm saying? And it's true, but it's a gray area in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't think everybody sees that. So I think Jerry's one of those guys that doesn't see that, doesn't realize it. And for some reason they attach patriotism with taking the knee. I don't understand it, but I mean that's the new that's what that dude in office has done. So that's my take on that, man. I don't think he shouldn't be able to do that. He shouldn't say that at all. I mean, I know last year during the Kaepernick thing, he said the same thing, right?
Yep.
He said, players can't knee.
Yeah, he said,
Yep.
yeah.
And I think he had his guys that knee before the anthem, and then during the anthem they all stood up, or something like that. Because I think he's really good buddies with Trump. Well, all the owners are, all the billionaires are.
See, but Dak Prescott also, he said, obviously, as we know, since the whole police brutality stuff happened, before he spoke right then, it'd been 109 days since Jerry had spoken to the media, and Dak Prescott kind of backed up for his owner and said, he looked at Jerry Jones as being silenced during the time as it was him being the owner. He was trying to be smart about it. So he kind of tried to give,
trying to mess up their money.
Yeah, he basically giving a lot of our pro-black people. I say he giving him an out. Yeah, MC, yeah, bro. We're here early, bro. We gotta get it in. We missed it on the original day, so we had to get it in early. I'm sorry, brother. But hey, we're here. You need to tell your boy Vic to wake his butt up. But besides that, man, it's I don't know. It's a really touchy subject. I mean, he basically said, not reading the article. I don't think he said they're not able to knee, but he basically just said, like, when I go through issue, we sit down and talk about it. So, and things like that. So he said he's not gonna knee, and like he don't really agree with them kneeling, but he gonna leave it there in a sense. That's what he's saying. Like, it's. If he don't, I feel like if he don't allow it, it gonna hurt him. He gonna hurt him. Chewed. And that go the best way to hurt these people is to hurt their pockets. So people not gonna show up to games, and that's the last thing he will want if people not showing up to games.
I seen the other day a random stat to throw out about this. It said I think it was ESPN that posted it. It said 7 out of 10 like sports they did like a survey. It's like 7 out of 10 like sports viewers. They actually enjoy this like players projecting like social justices and stuff like that and backing this. I was actually honestly surprised by it, considering like the backlash that we get from like other demographics and stuff like that. But, it's not as bad as I think owners think it is. I think like the viewer now that actually enjoys it, because we see it. Like a lot of people in our generation sees like the BS, So I mean that was just a little extra fact just throwing for the subject.
But I mean, if you really look at it, like us fans, we like to see our people that we look up to, like do good in life, like do good about us, care, and not be like just straight monotone. Oh, I'm just going out here play this football, play this basketball, and get this check, and forget everybody else. They want to see people actually. They want to see the stars be like human and actually like show that they have feelings, type of deal, other than being on the field and just being entertainers.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why even back in the day, MJ got backlash whenever he was talking about his shoes, and he was like Republicans wear shoes too, and he got backlash because it was monotone. We could see like it was a money grab. It was just for money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, but on the side note, I mean. One thing is about the whole, because as a media, they highlight the negative more than anything.
Oh yeah.
So I think as the owners, the only thing they might be seeing is the negative. So unless you're like Mark Cuban, who really don't give two craps about what the negative think.
Mark Cuban's a wonderful owner.
Hey,
I love him as an owner. He's wonderful.
But I mean, it's just next subject, man. I can't. It's a touchy subject. I'm just happy Jerry kind of just. I'm happy he didn't really. He kind of stayed safe with his statements. It didn't really. Say
they all do. All the owners stay safe.
But Jerry Jones, he known for saying outland, not really say outlander, but he
not with this subject. With this subject, he's been very like
He known for kind
one
of
step
saying
past
some
what he is.
stuff.
Like you know how he feels about this subject. He doesn't change it up a lot. He's
Yeah.
very like monotone. He kind of believes the same thing. I mean, we
He
know he's a Trump's friend. It's like nothing's really surprising about Jerry's.
So he not as bad that the old Chicago Bears coach 1997 he won 1997 I think championship. He put out
Mike with the facts. It's crazy. Mike
God
coming
dang
through
it.
with the deep facts.
yeah.
1977.
Yep.
Back in 1977.
He put out a statement saying that oh, hold on, let me close my door real quick. Basically,
Yeah.
he put out a statement. Basically, just not a statement. He was on ESPN. He was on live TV, and he said, basically like, you better stand. He said, you don't stand, get out of my country, type of thing. So, and which he said, but I have an older mentality. I'm gonna just say how I feel. So, I guess I give respect just because he said, hey, I'm gonna say how I feel. He wasn't gonna sugarcoat it. He just kind of said it how it is, how he feel about it. But I mean, it's kind of sad, even the fact that this dude, he considered a legend to the Bears organization, and to be kind of saying that a lot of people was upset at the fact that he said it. But on to the next subject.
Golly.
You good? I don't know what's wrong with my phone today. It's not loading up the subjects for the love of Christ. So next subject. Bill signed head coach Sean McDermott for a 6-year extension. How do y'all feel
I
about
seen that.
that?
It's well deserved.
Well deserved. I think he's been doing a great job with the Bills. I mean, from what they
Turn that
were.
whole franchise around. I mean, I wouldn't say turn it around because they haven't won anything yet. But he's made that franchise like,
A playoff
you can
contender.
tell they have a winning mentality now.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Wait, hold on. We talking about the Bills coach?
Yeah, the Bills.
Oh yeah.
The Bills are all they definitely own it. They just seem like a pushover franchise. Now you can definitely see like, hey, these guys legit. Like they're not like just some pushovers. They can maybe go over 12-4 for a season. You know what I'm saying? Like this division is not just, hey, this is the Patriots division. It is what it is. Everybody get out the way. You already know what the deal is. You could just hope you'll get a wild card spot. Now the Bills they like, hey, like the defensively they got those two safeties. I think it's Pryor and Micah Hyde.
Mm-hmm. And then they got the corner.
They're still there.
And they got
Davis White.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely like not a pushover franchise anymore.
Hey, all right, well deserved. I forgot how much money it was. I could,
It's a 6-year extension, right?
Yeah, 6-year extension.
Yes, well deserved.
I mean, sure. Yeah. I mean, he's a great coach. I mean, it's just the fact that he had to play the Patriots a lot.
Exactly, yeah. He played Bill Belichick.
I mean, he almost beat him.
I think he's a new coach though. Like I think he signed that to them. I think at least like 3 years ago. It wasn't more than that.
Yeah, it wasn't there long. And yeah, basically that's it. We're gonna fly through the football topics today. Honestly. So we're gonna have a quick session. Extremely early bowl predictions for the upcoming season. There any extreme bowl prediction, Mark?
Bowl prediction. Let me see. I had a couple. Let me see. All right, so first one I'll say Patriots. I mean they stay exactly where they left off. They're just as good as they were last year. I think they're like 12-14.
12-4.
I'd love to hear that.
Hey.
You said 12-4.
Still gonna win the division. I think Miami's gonna be bad.
Okay.
And Vic's gonna love this. I can see the Ravens going 16-0.
16-0.
Ravens have the easiest strength of schedule in the NFL. Lamar has literally gotten better every single week since he's been in the league, from his rookie season to now.
I agree.
In the second half of last year, he was like the way he was playing was like literally unstoppable. I mean, he's only getting better. They've upgraded the offense, upgraded the defense.
That defense, yeah.
They went 14-2 last year.
Yep.
And I think that their schedule wasn't easy. I think they had like a middle of the pack strength of schedule. This year with the easiest strength of schedule, I mean, I could easily see a 16-0.
Jeez, 16-0. I don't know. I mean, that's a bold prediction. So,
I I mean, I feel it though. I feel it.
Yeah,
Actually.
it's the more you talk about it, the more I'm like, okay.
And Mike for your Saints. Let me see.
Oh
I can see
Lord.
Jameis starting during the season.
Oh man.
During the season?
I can see Jameis starting at some
Starting?
point during the season.
That's a bold ass prediction.
I can see him starting at some point in the season.
I
It's
don't
crazy
know.
because I usually don't like the Saints, but I actually like I like Jameis a lot. So like I actually kind of have to
I'm
root for
curious.
them.
You know what? I don't like
What?
Jameis.
I
You
love
know,
Jameis. I feel like Jameis is a
we're the
really good
exact
quarterback.
opposite. I love the Saints, and I really don't like James
I
Winston.
think you should be happy you have Jameis. Jameis literally has he can literally throw everywhere on the field.
He can, to be honest.
It's those turnovers. That's literally it. And that I mean, with one of the most I would say conservative because he gets touchdowns. Breeze. I don't know like the exact word for it, but he protects the ball. You know what I'm
He
saying?
not a
Breeze
deep.
and learning.
He not a bomber. If you want to say that, he don't
I mean,
throw.
at one point he was though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like
Yeah,
the
there
way he
was
protects the
one
ball.
point that
He's
he.
not a high interception guy. You know what I'm saying? So to have
One of
so
the
to
most
have
accurate
him as a
quarterbacks in the
mentor,
league.
you have to have him as the mentor for Jameis. I mean, like you can't get better than that.
Hey. You know, then we got the Swiss Army knife. You know, boy. You know, Taysom Hill. You know, but my bold prediction. I said the Bills gonna win the conference. They're gonna go. They're gonna win that conference. They're gonna. I think their record gonna be like. We said 14-2. I wouldn't give 14-2 to. No, maybe go. No, it's a 17 game season this year, right? Or is it still 16?
I believe it's still 16.
Still 16. Okay, then I'm gonna have them going 13-3. Winning the division. I got the Browns doing the same thing this year. They maybe go. They probably barely go over 500. Maybe I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not really sold on Baker Mayfield, so I got them maybe going winning the max 9 games this year. And technically that'd be a good season for them, I guess. But that and I have both predictions the Tampa Bay they're not gonna come out good. Everyone gonna have all this hype around them, and Tampa Bay's just gonna. I'm not gonna say stink it up, but they're not gonna be as good as everybody think they're gonna be. That's my bold prediction. And Faithy, so what's your bold prediction, sir?
See, first off, first most, I'm gonna say the Cowboys gonna go 8-8 again. That's straight up.
I got a bold prediction for that. Okay,
The
continue.
Texans, they gonna shoot. Texans, they gonna do.
They're gonna tank.
No, they're gonna do. I feel like they just gonna win just like good 5-6 games.
Okay,
Call
they
it
ain't
a
tanking.
day.
They ain't tanking. I don't know
Call it
about
a
that
day.
because I don't think Deshaun Watson. I think that he get that winning mentality. He wants to win. So I feel like
But he gonna lose, and he just gonna lose.
he's a 10%.
If he keep on if he thing is with the thing is with Watson, like we seen it happen. We seen him put the team on his back, and it's just too heavy, and he hurt his leg.
Yeah.
He just hurt himself. Like that's if he keep on doing that, that's going sad to say that's what's gonna happen because he's gonna injure himself trying to do too much. And then that's gonna make the team even worse. Which why I said it's gonna go like win 5 or 6 games. Because he's gonna end up hurting himself.
Dang.
And then let's see. Who else? Eagles, they're gonna win the division.
You got the Eagles?
Yeah, I got the Eagles winning the division. Again, even my friend, like my family back in Virginia, they probably love me saying this, but like I see Wentz like actually turning up, actually staying healthy.
You know what I don't understand is the hate.
He's a good quarterback to me.
Bro, he gets a lot of hate.
He do.
I mean, I understand he's been injury prone. I understand that, but the amount of hate he gets is like, so MC said the Titans go 12-4 and win the division. I can see that happening. Honestly, I like the bold prediction though. I think I see that happening. But I don't know why. Like Carson would get a lot of hate. Like people forget the fact that like, and I always tell people like last year he had a bunch of nobodies
Mm-hmm.
and made it to the playoffs.
He was throwing it to. Wasn't he throwing to like another quarterback or some shit?
Yeah, he used to be a quarterback.
Yeah.
And got moved to a receiver. So
He's throwing to him dimes.
like I don't know, like Carson Wentz get a lot of hate. Yes, he got hurt the year they won the Super Bowl. Yes, he got
Hey, stuff
hurt
happens.
the year after. Like yes, injury. I understand availability is the best ability. I understand that, but it's the fact that like you can't ignore the talent. The kid's talented. The dude's really talented.
He's really talented.
Like he's one of the future top quarterbacks in the NFL. This is how I see him. One of the future top quarterbacks in the NFL. Like after like Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, like he could be one of the next guys up. Like
To be honest.
I don't understand why he gets so, like in like
I
and I
think it's
mean
just more the expectations of the Eagles fans and everybody else. Like, oh yeah, they hyped this dude up, blah blah blah. You know, he's supposed to be Nick Foles' successor, yada yada. Why the heck did the Eagles get rid of Nick Foles whenever this dude can't even stay on his two legs long enough, yada yada. Just stuff like that. They just they just don't respect his play right now because he hasn't been on the field to play that much.
true. Okay, I respect that. So
But
about the
also,
Cowboys.
as I'm gonna keep on going, as I'm gonna keep on going,
Oh.
Miami gonna stank it up again, bottom of the division again. I actually do see the Bills beating us in the division, but as I still say, the Patriots still ain't gonna be no pushover. We still gonna do what we gonna do.
So you think y'all can win 10 games this year?
10. How our wide receivers are looking? I can say 9.
9.
It's sad. I have to say this. But
9 to 7.
Yeah, about 9.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I hate to because it's Cam.
I mean, if we get more wide receivers,
Yeah, he don't have targets.
I feel like we would probably 9 will turn to 11.
I feel like he legit just got put back in a Carolina Panthers situation part 2 because that was his problem when he played for Carolina. He didn't have receivers. In the one receiver they did have, they traded away. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, well,
Our wide receiver just need to stay healthy. We had the one undrafted dude that went off.
Yeah.
For us.
And you still got Julian Edelman.
Yeah, we still got Edelman. We still got the security blanket. We don't have that many tight ends really because our tight end opted out. It's gonna be grim.
Yeah. And okay, so my boy about Dallas is you said the Eagles. I said the Cowboys somehow gonna win this division.
Heck no.
I know Frankie Puck will be happy I'm back at his Cowboys right now, but the reason why I say this, because you forget they got a new head coach, and they actually got a legit OC. A legit OC.
Man,
Like,
as I seen always, they gonna find a way to lose.
I mean, hopefully
you can have all the coaches, all the players you want. They still gonna find as an organization to lose, and it's sad.
I'm not mad at you. Like you're right, but I think they gonna win the division and go 10-6 or 11-5. That's really my bold prediction. He's alright. So I guess we can hop into basketball.
Where the heck, Ed boy?
He should be joining in a second.
Yeah.
Oh, that boy Ed up in here. Okay.
Yeah. I've been in the call the whole time.
Sound like beat by
really
boot.
just been on mute.
Oh, okay. I respect it. So.
Oh, is my connection bad?
No.
It's getting better.
It's getting better.
Yeah, it's getting better.
It's
warmer.
About it though. But, all right, let's get into it. I really don't have the list, so.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about this. How about Suns going 8-0 and not making
Oh man, this hurt
playoffs?
my heart.
Oh,
This hurts my
oh, man,
heart.
we gotta pour one out for the Suns, man. Moment of silence for the Suns, bro.
That
Moment of
hurt.
silence for the
That hurt
Suns.
my heart because Book like literally like at the beginning like in the off season he said I ain't finna
He said,
I ain't finna
"What?
get
You
out
know
now
what?"
I'm finna get into the playoffs this year and he was right there like he did it he was not capping
Literally,
he was not capping he put himself in that predicament to get himself to the playoffs and the fact that um he had to hope on somebody else's downfall for him to get in.
It's
Sad.
really, it sucks. It's like the Grizzlies didn't they go like 1-7 or something in the bubble?
Yeah.
They still made like 2-6. Yeah, they had a horrible record and still got into the playoffs. And then the Trailblazers, I feel like the Trailblazers deserve the spot anyway. But the fact that you go 8-0 just to like come so short, it's gotta hurt.
It do.
dang,
It's gotta hurt.
damn.
And then they got the playing games, the Blazers and the Grizzlies. What y'all think about that? What do you
It's
think
pretty
coming out
cool.
on top? I really got
I got Portland. Yeah, I feel like Dame gonna look at this game and laugh, and then just keep on
they ain't
doing
gonna
what
come
he's doing.
building drop 50
Alright, he's just gonna look at this
because
game and
aren't the
laugh.
Grizzlies the 9th seed? Yeah. Aren't the Grizzlies the 9th seed?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they gotta win 2 games. They gotta
Yeah,
win the
they
two
gotta
games.
win two. And the Blazers only gotta win one. Like
Yeah,
it's really leaning towards the Blazers gonna get that ace spot. And it's
unless
gonna be the Lakers and Blazers.
I mean, unless the NBA pulls some hoagie and have Portland lose the first game so they can get the viewers up or whatever, then just
Mm.
Dame just beat the
Uh,
brakes out them.
I don't see that happen. I thought he
I
gonna
feel
put
like
them.
that's something they would do.
To be honest,
I hope not. I mean,
that's something that
Jackson
they would
fans.
really do. To
Yeah,
100%.
yeah,
That's something they'll do.
I can truly like I know when it comes to like the playoffs, I know LA doesn't want to play Portland first. Like even though they're the A seed or whatever, it's actually a pretty good team. Like
that's a pretty strong
a really
AC.
good
They
team.
are.
Yeah, that's the strongest seed to be playing. Like coming into the playoffs, especially of how bad the Lakers have been in the bubble, and then you get into the playoffs and face Dame, who's been on
Hot
fire. That's you're going against hot Dame. Like I can see the Blazers stealing a game or two. At least.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, Dame. Like, I feel like even like I really, to be 100% honest, I'm I don't even see Dame like cooling down. Like he's so hot that like man, like even on his worst days, he gonna at least drop at least 30, 35.
I mean, you know what sparked it.
Exactly.
You know who sparked it, right? You know who
Of
sparked.
course.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he has a mentality.
Man, you seen that little clip? He was like, "Ain't nothing I want more, bro."
Exactly. He has that
Bro, he said
mentality.
something like he packed to stay all 3 months, bro. Like he
Right.
said
Mm-hmm.
he was prepared to stay all 3 months. That's a man on a mission, right? That's somebody you don't want to run into the playoffs.
To be honest.
And like, you know, like with the Clippers, Pat, PG and Bev, them three, them dudes right there. They them igniting this man even more so after saying, after being, cause I think it was just they butt her because they got sent home last year and everything else. And I guess some other players got sent home by him as well. I forget.
mean,
I forgot who else
there's
got
a lot
sent home
of
by him.
players.
They got sent home
There's
by
a lot
him.
of players that got sent home.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of players that got sent home by him.
I'm saying.
That man
So-
said James Harden. I remember that.
Exactly.
So I felt he just but her, still got her feelings from when they, get sent home. So they ignited something they really shouldn't have ignited because
Yeah.
They really lucky they don't have to
The
play him.
Clippers are lucky they don't face the Blazers early on.
Yeah.
Like they're very lucky
Very.
because man, Clippers and Blazers matchup with all this stuff. Oh my goodness! And you know, name like every word just fuels his fire. So dude will probably like in that series will average like 40. I wouldn't even be surprised.
You know what's crazy? I feel like that game they would probably say much during that series because I feel like saying something. If it was me, after seeing what he did after we said something, I said, "Why talk? Why talk?" Because all they do is building his game up. If we just talk.
But if you look at the team, they have a whole bunch of disruptors.
Like you gotta look at Pat Bev's whole personality. His whole
they have
personality is trash
disruptors,
talking.
and they have
Okay.
Marquise Morris too. He's a huge disruptor. Like part of their game is getting in your head and talking trash.
Okay.
Exactly.
Like that's what they do.
Educate me, brothers. Educate me.
Like that's what they do. Like it's Marcus Morris, it's Bev, and there's somebody else. I forgot who it is. I know it's not PG.
Joe
I think
would be trash talking.
Yeah, Joe Kino too. Like they're like a whole bunch of disruptors. They just like they try to get you out of your game mentally, than doing it physically. To be honest.
Interesting.
And like them, like Patrick Bev and them, they gonna keep on talking. Definitely, if Bev is on Dame, he gonna ain't no stopping Bev. Bev gonna talk his trash.
Yeah.
I've said this multiple times before, and I'm gonna say it again. The Clippers are basically an anti-LeBron team.
Yeah.
They were literally built with the purpose to go against LeBron.
Yep.
Nobody can tell me anyway, bro. Like, what? Marcus Morris, him and LeBron, what's it called? Their history in this series. Joakim Noah and LeBron. Have y'all seen the video of Joakim Noah talking bad about Cleveland? He was like, oh, why would I go on Cleveland on vacation? You see, it's nothing out here. Something like that. And then you have their history of being in series against each other. You have Pat Bev. You have Kawhi Leonard. Like, this is all a team built with the purpose of taking down LeBron.
Yep.
And then if they fail, it'd be a waste of.
If the Lakers, that just makes it victory much more sweeter.
Yeah, it do. You're right. It makes LeBron victory way much sweeter. Since in no not one topics, can we talk about the Paul George throwing the ball back at one of the Miami Heat player? I forget his name, and Jimmy Butler kind of getting at it with him.
When did this happen? This happened recently.
Yeah. So basically, it was basically an inbound pass, and basically, Chris Paul just kind of throws it really hard at his back, gets the ball back, and kind of goes around and passes the ball off, and they get a point off of it. And
okay.
And basically,
I don't know. I didn't see that.
You got mad at it.
Yeah, I mean, he fessed up to the way.
Mad at that? I mean, like that's just being smart. If you turn around and he passes off your back, you get a bucket. As a defender, you can't even be mad. You just wasn't paying attention.
I mean, what's call it? After the game, Jimmy Butler said, you know that's one of my shooters, one of my guards. If you're gonna do this to one of my guards, just be ready, because I don't play like that. He basically
that's a very much Jimmy Butler. It's like that's something I would expect out of Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, exactly.
Expect Jimmy Butler to be that. That's very
that type
much
of loyal
so
dude.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The more I watch Jimmy Butler, the more respect I got for him. I ain't gonna lie. The more respect I give.
Like
he works for everything
he had. Superstar, but it's like his attitude and everything.
Yeah,
his game is great.
He worked for everything he had. Like coming from high school, that dude barely had any. I don't think he barely had any looks. Like
no,
he had like
didn't
2
have any
songs.
looks. Did he go to JUCO?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, he went to JUCO, and then he went to the school that he graduated from. Like, he worked for his position in that league, and it's just the fact that like you just gotta look at him, just give him props.
Yeah, basically, Jimmy Butler's that type of dude. Speaking of Jimmy Butler, how you think the Heat gonna do? Cause low key, like I see what Markman's saying about the Heat, and it's like they are of let me say a complete team.
Yeah.
They're very like I can see them going places depending on how this playoffs fares out. Cause they're playing the Pacers first round.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I feel like they could beat them. I
That
feel
would
like.
Yeah, they could beat the Pacers. I'm thinking second round they would have to play the Bucks. Obviously, since that would be the winner of the 1 and 8 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I feel like they can fare really well against the Bucks. If y'all saw the game, they were blowing them out. I feel like they just lost gas. Was it like towards the third quarter,
yeah.
and then the Bucks just took advantage.
I mean, honestly,
So I feel like that could be a very good.
I don't know if I'm no person. I just haven't been impressed with the Bucks this whole time in the bubble. They haven't been looking good to me like this. They don't look.
Been impressed in either of the number one teams, the Lakers or the Bucks. They both haven't been great at all. I feel like it's due to the fact that they basically have their spots clinched.
Mhm.
So it's like they're trying, but they're not really trying. You know?
Yeah. Oh, and so speaking
So
of
it just playoff.
speaking of Bucks, your boy, Greek freak, Antetokounmpo.
Giannis. Boy, Giannis headbutting people.
Suspended for one
I
game.
seen that. No, I don't even.
I mean, it was
think it was
probably a
like he
game
was
that he was
trying
gonna
to,
sit
like-
out.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, when I seen the clip,
I think he. How many games did he get suspended for?
one, just
Was
one.
it just that one?
Yeah, just one game. So he won't be playing the next
so
game.
that game already passed. He's gonna be back in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The whole incident, I didn't think he was like intentionally trying to just hurt him. I think the point was he was getting in his face, so he expected him to get in his face too. So that's why he butted heads at him. Cause you know when like people start talking trash, like they will get into each other's face and then headbutt each other.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If you look at the clip, you'll understand what I'm saying.
I mean,
They'll
to
try
me,
get
it's just
into
like
his
normal
face.
basketball to me.
But oh, wow. And then he sold it, got ejected.
Yep. So
Because if you look at it, he literally just barely even hit him, and then he just flailed around, and then boom, got us ejected.
hey man, hey, you gotta pay these
But
dudes,
yeah.
man. The acting be A1. Gotta pay these dudes. Acting be A1.
A1, man.
Yeah, so
Acting.
what else happened? What's called it? Didn't James Harden got threw a ball at somebody? I forgot what happened.
Yeah.
Who
It
you?
was it was a
Yeah.
no caller, and then Embiid got mad, and he bumped he bumped Harden on the way down. Got called for a foul, and it wasn't like no like I'm throwing this ball at you. It was just like a come on man type thing.
Yeah, I mean when I saw, I was like,
Yeah, it was just like, bro, why?
Exactly.
Like,
What you
shout
doing?
out to the Sixers. They blew out the Rockets. Like, they stomped them into the ground. It was like 130 something to 96.
Speaking of which, didn't Joel Embiid hurt his wrist or whatever?
I think he been hurt.
He hurt his wrist.
Yeah,
He did get hurt a few games ago, but
Yeah.
I just remember seeing
I don't know
that
if
he
got
hurt his wrist.
to game. Was it just
I don't know.
game or,
I don't think it was the last game. I think it probably passed already, but I remember
okay. Then it must have been a few games ago.
Yeah.
'Cause he was out for like a game or two. He came back, but they definitely lost Ben Simmons. So the Sixers
Yeah, they lost
are
Ben
in a
Simmons.
They're in a pretty bad spot right now.
You know what's
And
crazy?
then going into the playoffs, what's up?
You know what's crazy? The fact that I don't know, y'all been hearing this a lot, but a lot of Philly people think the Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid thing is kind of dead, like it's not working type of thing. Which
I can see that.
I mean,
I can actually really see that. Like, I think this has been a thing since like the beginning of the season. We've talked about this before, like Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Like when one of them is out, the other players start like. Was it earlier in the season when Joel Embiid was out and then
mm-hmm.
Ben Simmons was dropping like triple doubles
Yep.
out his back pocket and everything? Like,
yep.
it's actually crazy how well they do without each other. And it's like they're two really talented players. It just
Just
can't
can't work well
mesh. I feel
together.
like one of them has to go.
Yeah.
So my question
Yeah,
is,
I guess not.
would be for y'all is that who y'all think will lead the Sixers, and where you think they would go to?
I
Ooh.
I think Ben Simmons will leave just because Joel Embiid has so much
Yeah.
impact already on the franchise. If you look at think of Joel Embiid before you think of Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's more fit to be like their quote unquote franchise player. If he was more consistent, he would be like a top 5 player in the league. You know what I'm saying? So
Agree.
I think it would be Joel. I think it would be Joel Embiid and Ben. Simmons. It just depends on what team would give him a deal. Honestly,
I feel like I feel like
because
the Wizards could make a good trade with him and then get Bill. And then that would probably
oh
do
yeah,
them
get
really
Bradley
good.
Beal over to.
Yeah, and that would probably do the 76ers really good.
Hmm.
Yeah, give Bradley Beal just a pure shooter and scorer. Like
Yeah, then
literally,
have
that's really
Embiid.
what they need.
And then,
They really need a.
exactly.
They really need a.
If they get
Like
Bradley
ever
Bill,
since they
and then
lost
like
AJ.
keep Embiid, like that the pick and roll game gonna be nasty. It's gonna be ridiculous. Cause you're gonna be scared for
Amazing.
Bill to pop.
What?
Like that's crazy.
You play up on Beal, all you got to do is give it to Embiid,
Oh
and he will do
God.
some work. That sounds like great because I know Bradley Beal. I don't know if he wants to stay in Washington because of John Wall or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but who knows? It depends on how John Wall is coming back.
Yeah, that's true too.
How do you think that's going to fare? Like with John Wall coming back to the league after being out for like really 2 years, you think he gonna be like still at his A game, or do you think he's gonna be a step
Man,
down?
I feel like
He'll be set
I feel
down.
like he gonna. No, I feel like he gonna he man John Wall that type of dude that regardless on what happened to him or whatever he gonna go get his. And I feel like even with him out, he probably still worked on his game. Now, like the
Well,
only
Yeah,
thing that was missing from his game was that 3-point shot.
yeah, it was
If he,
consistent
yeah,
one, really.
if he has a consistent jumper now, man, I'm scared. I'm scared.
I can see that. I can see that. The Wizards having that type of combo could probably lift them, especially with Bradley Beal getting so much better.
Mm-hmm.
That could probably top 2 backcourt in the league right now. Like
Like
if they both play to like the standard that we're holding them to,
yeah.
Bradley Beal
like thing
averaging
is like
almost 30.
even with like Wall coming back and then Bradley Bill still hot. Like they like it feels like Wall would feel more comfortable. Like all right, at least I know there's somebody over here that like hey if I slack off a little bit, he's right here to get them
Yeah,
buckets too.
yeah, exactly. And then Bradley Beal is also the guy that will spread the floor for the defense, so that just
Yeah.
opens up lanes for John Wall.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. That's exactly what the Wizards were thinking too.
Yeah, I could really see the vision in that.
Hmm.
But I mean, even with Bradley Beal and John Wall, they still need like some more pieces to take it to the next
Yeah,
level.
they need. I mean,
Well, what's that
it's
one dude name?
somehow
The rookie,
it's somehow some way if somehow some way the 76ers can get a package deal for them two and keep Embiid, man.
oh no, I don't even think that's possible. Like
Bro.
76
I
would
think
have to give up.
they'll have to give us Simmons and they'll have to give us somebody else, but it then like some picks, but like it's still possible.
2-year picks.
Shoot, it's still possible.
Ooh.
We seen some
But like,
crazy
if you think
trades.
about it, damn, would the Wizards want to give up basically their whole franchise?
I mean, if they if it gets to a certain point in the season, I feel like they will. Like they just gonna start just getting to a rebuild.
I mean, I guess I understand that, but that's
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 kind of
tough. I wish Mark was here to give us a opinion.
he be
Bro,
doing.
leave. I guess he left.
Nah, his car getting worked on.
So
Okay.
so I guess we can hop into the next subject, guys. So who's y'all bubble MVP?
Sheesh, you got
Person
Dame,
that
you got
person that got
Booker,
knocked out.
and
The person got knocked out.
the
Man,
person that got knocked out. It's sad, but it's true. I mean, Devin
yeah.
Booker, what he averaged, like 30, 35 throughout the whole bubble.
I mean, like if you really think about as in the MVP token, like it's a player that if you take them off that team, the team's gonna do really bad.
You right, because I
And if you
mean,
take Booker off that team, they getting whooped. They getting quipped
Every game. They going on
every
Nate.
single game. And then I
on.
mean I see now I also see Dame as a good candidate too, cause like man, like if you take Dame off that team, all they got is Melo. Well, an older Melo,
Older Melo
and McCollum
and
barely being
CJ.
McCollum.
like time out. I know this is all subject, but Toronto. The fact that nobody really be talking about Toronto and the fact that they're a really solid team with no
Man,
superstars.
nah, it's that small forward, Shaq, or whatever his name is. He cold.
Yeah, Beckham.
Yeah, he's cold. I had a feeling that I mean they was gonna slack off because that dude right there, huge man, somebody that can hoop.
They're really keeping it together. Like I am really impressed. I'm really impressed by Toronto. But I wonder how it's gonna fare in the playoffs. Because in the playoffs, you're gonna need that superstar,
Take over.
that quote unquote closer. You're gonna need that.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, he could step up as that role, but then they still got Van Vliet over there.
Van
Yeah,
Vliet.
Van Lee. Van Lee. Man,
We
my
were
boy, man,
ridiculous.
he been hooping too. I
Yes.
seen it. He
Yes.
had a
Man.
couple 30-point games. Hey, that boy
I
right
mean,
there is so
No, it's
nice.
crazy. You know you didn't hear about him because Drake at the game. That's why. But
Boy. No, I mean, like, thing is, like, with the Raptors, they've been quiet for the longest, and people just sitting there like, oh, they probably just chilling or whatever. Nah, they like
they're
They're
balling.
winning.
there was a minute they were number one.
Yeah.
Basically,
It's just
Raptors are up there, bro.
they got that taste of that W in that ring, and it's like, oh no, I want some more.
Hey, can't blame
I
him,
mean,
man.
to be honest, that team stayed the same other than Kawhi.
Yeah, basically.
It really
I think
did.
it's a statement prover too. I think for them, cause
Exactly. At the same time, it's a statement prover too. Like, hey, we still got here without him.
Yeah, like really.
a lot of people probably gonna think, oh, Kawhi left, they ain't gonna be nothing, type of thing like that. A
Yeah.
lot of them people calling them out. So
Hey man, Fat Boy Gangsta ain't no pushover either.
hey.
That boy gangster. That boy gangster.
All right, but
My
back to subject. So Bubble MVP, we said we got Devin Booker and Dame Lillard right now is our two front runners, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
the front row.
Yeah, those are the front runners. Big facts. Big facts.
I can see that. Honestly, I agree. I'm not a big basketball watcher, but at watching, I can see the games I have watched. I mean, those dudes have definitely stand out.
I mean, like, thing is,
Don't
like,
they
at the same time, the
have like
Suns.
a whole.
Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, like, don't they have like a whole awards where like they're doing the first team, like all bubble first team and stuff like that?
I have not heard about that, but if it is, I mean, that'd be interesting.
Like, if you think about it, who would fill out those positions for the first team? Because you got obviously Dame, and then you got Devin Booker at the two spot. At the
Mm-hmm.
three, ooh, probably you would probably give that to T.J. Warren, honestly.
I said TJ. I said
For
that boy
that three
TJ.
spot. Yeah, that
He
boy
had one. He had
TJ.
one bad game against. He got locked up by
Yeah,
boy.
he got locked up by the Heat, but like if you think about it, at the end of the day, that's one game.
Yeah.
And then for the four, you probably get AD. AD
Yeah.
has been playing great, even though the Lakers haven't been amazing.
Yeah.
Like you saw the first two
AD,
games,
now
bro was
AD or
dominating.
Porzingis.
Oh yeah,
I get Porzingis to
put them
5.
both in. You got AD then Porzingis then. Oh wait, what about Luca though?
Ooh.
Man, Luca, yeah,
Ooh,
Luca been nice too.
Luca, that what's it called? That triple double with like 20 rebounds.
Yes, it was
Ooh, you can't just
ridiculous.
overlook that. You can't just overlook that.
I don't
Now,
know.
now that Mavericks team, man, that Mavericks team is low key my sleeper team.
They're
Man,
a sleeper team,
like,
but the thing is, they can't play defense, bro.
oh, is that they can't play
That's the
defense
thing.
for a lick, but like they're like they have that Warriors mentality right now. They're like, hey, I'm just gonna try to
We're gonna
outshoot
outscore
you.
you. Outscore
Yeah,
you.
I'll score you, but like at least the Warriors were like they were ranked number 2 in defense while having the number 1 offense. The
I
Mavericks
mean,
just
cause Clay
have
was definitely locking down.
yeah,
was it Green was locking
Clay was
down.
a lockdown. They had a good defensive scheme, Draymond, and then all of that. They had a great defensive scheme. But like with the Mavericks, it's just we're just gonna do our best to outscore you. We don't really care that much about defense. I
I
Um,
feel
mean,
like they're
it
living
worked. It
one
somewhat
good
worked
player
against
away.
the Rockets, but then they burnt out at the end.
Yeah,
that's the problem is
you see,
with
you
defense
can't just
coming in.
rely on like scoring so much because you're eventually gonna miss. You're gonna miss. You're gonna miss shots. So in return, you gotta play defense.
Yep, got to. Um, what's it call it? So I guess we can hop into the next subject. Or technically, would be our last subject, I guess. Uh, who's our league MVP?
League MVP.
Yeah.
All right.
So overall season.
Okay. So overall season, we're including the bubble
Um,
because the actual NBA MVP they're not including the bubble.
Yeah.
who actual league MVP then?
Okay. So, ah, man, it's gonna have to it's gonna have to be LeBron for me. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna have to be LeBron.
Okay.
I love Giannis' game and all that, and like how great the Bucks have been, but like you look at the even without Giannis, they're just a really great.
Team.
But then and then you look at the Lakers, even though you take LeBron out, you have AD. But if you think about it, AD himself is fit to be a team leader. So you would probably see the Lakers fall down to probably like an 8 seed or probably like barely make the playoffs or something like that if LeBron wasn't on that team.
Dang. For real?
So I really think
I mean, if you
LeBron
really look at it,
deserves
like,
that.
yeah, I see it too. Cause I mean, who other than AD, who do they really have to depend on?
Yeah. Who do you
Kyle
Kuzma,
Kuzma. The boy said he.
Now Kuzma not even like that, to be
Hey,
honest.
hey,
Yeah.
bro said he shoot. And Jesus front
Bro
of he
is,
should
bro
front.
is, he's inconsistent. Bro.
Like he's just not as he's not as consistent as everybody wishes him to be.
Yeah,
Because if
I
he
agree.
was,
Yeah.
man, he's a force
He would
coming
be
off
a
the bench.
great third option. Like he would be a great third option if he was just consistent.
Yes.
But
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, but you see what I'm saying. Especially like even the proof is there. Even when AD was on the Pelicans,
Yeah, exactly. I was
yeah,
gonna say that too.
all of them like, and they still were barely like bottom seeds, like 8 seed, barely getting into the playoffs, and then boom, first round exit.
Dang.
That's how I look at the Lakers without LeBron. But if you look at the Bucks without Giannis, the
I
Bucks
don't
are
even
a
see
very
a
complete
team.
team. Yeah, they're a team, and like they would probably fall to like the middle of the East, probably like 4 or 5 seed, something like that.
Okay.
Because you really got the top teams established. You really got the Raptors, the Celtics, the Heat,
Gotcha. Yeah.
and then it's really everybody else. So the Bucks will fall into that fourth or fifth spot without Giannis. So
Mm.
I would say LeBron gets the MVP just because he's the most valuable player.
Yeah, I give you that. I mean, I I can't say nothing about that. I mean, he is. I mean, people don't call him good for no
He
reason.
shoot,
Uh,
he was at. I mean, his assist numbers, but I think he had like the highest in the league too. So I mean,
I mean, he
Yeah,
transitioned.
average 10 assists a game.
yeah.
His transition as far as how he plays has been crazy to me. Honestly,
I mean,
kind
to
of
be
amazing.
honest,
Honest,
I don't see no
like
transition at all. I just see him just getting better. To be honest, he passing the ball more, and he still be able to score and do all he been doing since he got in the league.
Hey,
I, I understand that, like, but like when it comes to transition, I feel like what he's trying to say is like LeBron has adjusted to the way the NBA has adjusted. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like the NBA isn't the same as when he got into the league. The
definitely
pacing
not.
picked up, the floor is spread out now. Niggas is pulling half court threes, and next thing you know, LeBron came, started pulling half court threes. LeBron started spacing the floor, and he's man, like that's what I mean. But like he transitioned with the NBA.
Like, I don't want to get into that Jordan subject. I was like, I don't know. Like, would you think Jordan would pull that same type of thing off? Like,
Uh, I mean, as a mentality of Jordan, he would have.
I just
As
like
his
I feel like he would
mentality
have.
wise, yeah, he
Yeah,
would have. Cause
Yeah,
he wouldn't. He don't want to be left behind type of deal.
yeah,
yeah. Jordan's mentality is just it's
You
up
would
there to the
probably seen
point
him
where
even
like
work in the gym more.
mhm,
yeah, yeah. But
okay.
if MJ didn't have that mentality, it'd be DeMar DeRozan.
Oh my god. Oh my
I had to
god.
say it because Mark can't hear, but I had to say it, bro.
Oh my god. This dude said.
He said he didn't
I
have that
still know. I
mentality.
still remember that day too.
Oh my goodness.
We was
And
just we
I
was just sitting there
like
like what?
what he said. He literally just said it out of nowhere, bro.
Oh God, he said that out of nowhere. It's just
I
like
don't
it's just
think
like
we
a
were talking
pop up
about
ad.
MJ or dog. He was just
It
like,
was just a pop up ad. We all looked at him like, huh?
So before we
bro was
close,
waiting to say.
before we close out, guys, I got one more subject, and we're really not really baseball fans, but it's kind of a subject we can kind of really kind of talk about. So MLB, we are thinking MLB thinking about a playoff bubble. So basically, trying to do is kind of exactly what the NBA did.
NBA.
I feel like every sport needs to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I know football is a little bit harder because there's more players.
I don't know how football is going to work. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like, I mean, that's
I
like
just
60
don't.
plus players on each team, and
Yeah, it's just
I said like,
that just sounds too much.
I mean,
But
let's say
the
like
MLB,
this.
I feel like they could pull off a bubble. They just need to find a location where it's suitable for. Basically, have the same format the NBA does. With the NBA has like 3 main gyms or whatever. In baseball, I guess you could find. I don't know if they need 3 main fields. They could probably share one field, but they definitely need like practice fields and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You find a location like that and close it off to the
I
players
mean,
exclusively, have hotels. Why
I mean,
not?
if they stay in like one city, like have them in one city, and then like they could be playing on some not to boost up on Texas, but like play on some Texas fields, cause no, god dang, we got
Okay,
everything.
but like if they exclude one city, they would have to close the city. That's the whole point of a bubble. They
But I
would have
mean, like, but thing is, like, I
to.
mean, as in it being one city, as in like the whole team be there, but like as in like they just don't go out in the public.
Yeah,
The only public they go out to is for them
The
to
field.
go play baseball. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
I
is
can
very
see
much
that.
possible.
But then there's also so much room for error and so
There
much
is,
room
but then at the same time,
for
it's, it's about like not being selfish. Unlike okay, like it's not being selfish like that one Seahawks player have done. It's just
hey
Talk
you
about
just
the
gotta
sexiest
have that
dude.
self control.
man, brought a whole girl in. That's crazy.
Like sometimes you just gotta give like sometimes you just gotta think like hey common sense right here.
Hey,
If I go out and do this and that this and that gonna be my repercussions.
yep.
You just
Mm-mm.
really we gotta hold us as humans and us as adults accountable
For our actions.
of what we are. Like we just gotta hold them accountable.
I mean, at that point, it gotta be about your business. I mean, you're in the playoffs. It's business right now. It's no
Exactly.
like we're in the playoffs.
Like
We trying to
after
win.
y'all
This is
get
business
done,
for
shoot, y'all can go do willy nilly what y'all want. But right now, we about that paper and we about getting that W.
This is a business trip. Like that, they had to view his ass. This is a business
Yeah.
trip, and we trying to get dubs right now. You can't come out here thinking, oh man, you know there might be some baddies out here. You can't. Like, you
yeah,
think about the wrong thing right now.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
So I mean, it's possible. I don't know about the NFL. I mean, you gotta
Ooh,
find
hard.
a really big hotel to fit, at least what 300 people.
I mean,
Cause it's 20. It's
Yeah,
have multiple you gonna have to have multiple hotels. Just stay in that city, like I
yeah,
said.
I mean, I'm that gonna be hard because I mean a lot of these hotels have like connected hotels like
Yeah,
right
they
next to
have
each other.
yeah, they have family ones near
So
each other.
I feel like that won't be the hard part. It's more of I don't know, like is a lot of players to keep track of. That's the thing is that's a lot of players to keep track of.
it really is.
I mean, I mean, I don't know how the NFL player work. 'Cause I'm not an NFL player. I don't know like the practice squad members. No, I presume they still go. So I mean, that's including practice squad people as well. So that's including like what the 70, 60, 72 people on roster that's traveling plus practice squad. I mean, that's a lot of people. And what this
It really is. It
Hmm.
really is.
that's
But if
what
they want to pull it off, they'll do it.
Yeah, they would.
I mean. And when you think about it, it ain't like playoffs in football is not as bad because it's you win and you go home.
Yeah,
So
not that bad.
if you lose, you go home. Like the next day, you packing up and going. Unlike in basketball and baseball, well, no, baseball is when you go home as well. So,
Well, no, well, no, baseball. They got series.
yeah, series as well. Okay,
Yeah,
it's a 5 game series, right?
they have series. I think it's something like that, but they have series.
But so football might be not bad. Like once it gets started, it'd be the it's that first initial start. I feel like it'd be the toughest for the NFL. You gotta like I said, it's a lot of people you gotta manage. Like you gotta think about food and like that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of managing you gotta do. And you got media because media will try to get up in there and so you gotta handle media, and that's media's from 20 plus teams, so it's a really hard situation.
Like it's too much, really.
Yeah, but hopefully by the time playoffs come, this whole coronavirus thing kind of bypass. So hopefully, things be normal by then. Hopefully.
It's looking yikes.
Looking
really.
grim.
Yeah, I know. We're going to 2021 with the same virus. Oh my goodness.
Really are. We're gonna be in 2021 with the coronavirus still lingering
Mhm.
around.
Probably the only country dealing with it too.
Low key.
So I mean, you gotta think about that. I mean, seems still about bubbles and all. I mean, so I don't know how soccer can soccer do a bubble? Like,
Soccer been playing overseas.
yeah.
Yeah,
They've been
overseas
playing.
not that
They
bad
literally
actually.
just been playing.
Well, they were playing-
It's not bad. They actually just play, but like without fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been playing
Last time I
in.
checked, they just play like like actual. They play like in the actual stadiums.
Yeah.
They just go out there and play because it's not bad over there.
I mean, they've been playing in the United
But
States as well, but like they play in like I think like in Florida or something like that. They all go with that one state to play. That's it.
oh, okay.
So
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of things going on. I mean, we got high school football might be pushed back to they might throw all sports into the spring, which makes no freaking sense. I don't even know how that gonna happen as far as high school sports. I mean, like how you gonna get all, which I talked to.
That's gonna be tough because a lot of football players play basketball.
Exactly. So like, and my when I talked to my parents about this, they were like refs. Like a lot of these refs coach. No, they ref more than one sport.
Oh yeah.
So like, how you gonna get enough refs to coach basketball and football? And then soccer pops off around the same time as well.
Man, they finna call up AG Daddy again. I need you.
Like,
I need you.
what?
All right, y'all. I'm about to head out. I gotta get ready for work, man.
I gotta pack this stuff up.
Yeah, we finna start packing too. But so as I know, we were probably finished in the podcast. Thank y'all for viewing. I know this is not a normal Wednesday night podcast. But thank y'all for those who viewed. We'll see y'all.
Man. Oh yeah. Also, let us know if y'all liked it at an earlier time or not.
Yeah.
Just give us some feedback on this experience that we have had.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Much love to y'all viewing.
Yep. And follow us on Twitter at Fed Sports. We plan on posting more like polls, a lot more things for y'all to interact with. So be tuned in for that. So make sure y'all follow us on Twitter, and hopefully soon we have Instagram going as well. We're signing out now, and then thank y'all for viewing.